Here we go, y'all. Let's go look at why the Philippine onion is the most expensive in the world. Well, here you go. The retail price of red onions ranging from 550 peso to 700 peso per kilo in markets around Metro Manila and on New Year's Eve, y'all, made unpleasant headlines during the festive season. Red onion was sold at 90 to 120 peso in mid-2021 during the pandemic. 120 to 170 peso 4 months ago, y'all. Ooh-wee. I'm telling you, and they want to take and raise the price at the markets to 550 to 700 pesos per kilo in the beginning of 2022, y'all. Ness, how you doing? Peyton Samuels, all right. This is the problem in the Philippines with the red onion and the white onion and everything else you think of. In the beginning of the year, they wanted to raise the price of onions at 550 to 750 per kilo, y'all. Sims White, how you doing? Yahoo! So I'm telling you, in the beginning of the year, it went 550 to 750 pesos per kilo in Metro Manila. But before, in the middle of 2021, they were only 90 to 120 peso per kilo. Woo-wee. 4 months ago, they were only 120 to 170 pesos. 4 months ago. 4 months ago, y'all, 150 peso per kilo. Hello, Peyton Samuels and Ness. But now, 550 to 700 per kilo in Metro Manila for onions, y'all. Look, the onion was easily the inflation leader in 2022. But look, we're in the beginning of 2023. Huh? I'm telling you, because supposedly, the annual harvest kicks in from February to May. Right now, we're only in January, y'all. But look, that's ridiculous. Then the Department of Agriculture wants to put a price cap at 250 per kilo, suggested retail price. These people, they want to hold back on the onion so they can make lots of money, y'all. Onions are cool season plants. Yep. Due to the big, giant army worms that happened in 2016 and all these typhoons making wet, onions don't like wet, y'all. Ooh-wee. But can you imagine, onions at 550, okay? 550 to 700 peso per kilo for onions, huh? That means you get about 2 onions for 100 peso. Wow, y'all. Ooh. Anyway, I just had to share that with you, that, the onion in the Philippines, my gosh, like triple the price of onions, y'all. Ding, hello, I'm going to give you a moderator. Hold on there, buddy. But the production of the onion in the Philippines is very low, y'all, because of the typhoons, wet weather. The wet weather and typhoons, y'all. Yup. when a typhoon comes in and wets everything down, you get fungus infections. You get these army worm infestations, you know, bugs and water beat up onions, y'all. Well, okay, y'all, that's it. The onions in the Philippines became a very expensive commodity. Look at that, huh? Onions at $550 to $700 per kilo, y'all. Look at the drastic price changes, y'all. In Singapore, they're only 85 peso per kilo. In Vietnam area of the world, they're only 55. Huh? And look at in China and India, it's only 35 peso, y'all. Now, what's really going on, huh, with the onions in the Philippines? Well, you got the heavy rainfalls, you got the army worms. Basically, all these things have an effect on the onion. If the onion has too much wet weather, if it has too much wet weather, y'all, the onion ain't gonna grow. And if the bugs get the onions, they're not going to grow either. See, the problem is they don't want to spend money on insecticide, killing the bugs. They don't want to put fertilizer in the ground and make the onions grow bigger. They want tiny onions, and they're trying to mass produce an onion that's tiny because they want to try to do it organically, y'all. Yeah, organically, y'all. They want to try to do it organically. But look at the price of that, man. Singapore, 85 peso. Vietnam, only 55 peso per kilo. 35 peso per kilo in China and India. What would happen if you imported from China a whole bunch of onions at, let's say, we buy a whole bunch of onions from China for 30 peso, and then you ship the onion to the Philippines and you charge 500 to 700 peso per kilo for an onions that were shipped from China. Look at your profit you just made. You just made, if you're selling them for 700 peso per kilo, minus the 35 and whatever import tax, you're still making, woo-wee, we're talking profits, I'm telling you. The government is making profits importing onions and selling them for major profits, y'all. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Ding, I'm gonna give you a jacket. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my thingy. Oh, Dimbo Yahoo, hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back again. Yahoo! I just had to let y'all know. Look at that prices. Just look at that prices right there. If I had onions shipped in Rising Star, Dimple, Yahoo! How y'all doing out there? I'm telling you about onions. I'm talking about onions. Look at this. The retail price of red onions range from $550 to 700 per kilo in Metro Manila. Okay? Now, back in 2021, it was peso 90 to peso 120 per kilo. 4 months ago, it was only 120 to 170. 4 months ago. But look at the prices. I'm going to get you a jacket there, Ding. But look at the price. Look at the price of an onion in China. Per kilo now. Per kilo now, y'all. Okay, you got them other countries there. You have, and per kilo of onion from Singapore is peso 85. You have, and per kilo in Vietnam, a kilo of onion is peso 55. But in China, Ding, I'm going to make you a moderator. Okay, Ding, I made you a moderator. But look at the price. If I took and bought a whole bunch of onions, I buy the onion, let's say, from China, and you know you're going to get a discount. You're not going to pay the peso 35. You're probably going to pay peso 30, peso 25 per kilo from China, their onion, right? And then you ship. Ding, I gave you a jacket, buddy. Hold on, let me check this again. I don't know what's happening with this. Hold on, Ding. Alright, I'm trying to get this one started here. Hold on, Ding. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, here I am. Oh, Ding, you're blue now. No need to put a jacket. Oh, Ding, Leeless, I gotta put a jacket on you. It's okay. Not a problem. I make everybody a moderator, y'all. I make them all a moderator, you know. I'm not selfish. If you can connect to everybody, you connect to everybody. It's okay with me, Ding. I connect everybody to everybody and make it simple as possible. Now I fell off again. I make it simple as possible for everybody to grow their channels. I'm not selfish, y'all. Why, does it cost me anything to give a blue jacket? Nah, it don't cost me a thing to give a blue jacket, y'all. It don't cost me a thing to give anybody a blue jacket. It don't cost me a thing to give anybody a blue jacket. It don't cost me a thing to give anybody a blue jacket. If I can give you a blue jacket, it's okay with me. Because it don't cost me a thing to give you a blue jacket, y'all. Uh-oh. And then you can grow your channel and everything. But think about it. If I bought a whole bunch of kilos, let's just say 1 kilo from China for 35 pesos. And then I sold it in the Philippines for 550 to 700 per kilo. Think about it. After you ship import tax and all this other junk for shipping over metric tons of onions, y'all, think about the big giant profit you're making off of these onions, importing them from a different country at peso 35 per kilo, y'all. Who is really getting rich off of the demand for onions in the Philippines? Think about it. The demand for onions in the Philippines. Who's really getting rich, y'all? If the government took, and you know, the government ain't going to pay import tax. You know that. The government ain't going to pay import tax. They might pay shipping, but at a very cheap rate. Or they might not pay shipping at all if they use government transportation. But think about it. From peso 35 in China, and you ship it all your onions to the Philippines, a whole bunch of them, and then you sell them for 550 to 700 per kilo. What kind of profits are you going to make? Think about it. Let's say you sold them for 700 peso per kilo, minus 35 peso. What does that leave you? 665 peso? So 665 peso profit after you remove the peso 35 that you pay to China. Huh? You still make 665 peso per kilo profit, y'all. Ooh, I just had to let y'all know that. But see, in the Philippines, in the news here, they're trying to say that because of all the moisture, fungus, and army worms are attacking the onions. But if you would have sprayed an insecticide, that would have solved half of the problem. But the moisture thing, that you can't control Mother Nature and farming with moisture problems and stuff like that. Well, anyway, I just had to let y'all know that. The Philippine onion is very expensive. 550 to 750 per kilo, y'all. Ridiculous, man, ridiculous. Short supply, high price. That's economics, y'all. Okay, y'all. Yeah, that's just a quick update from old Hillbilly Joe about the onion problem in the Philippines, y'all. Okay, old Hillbilly Joe. Till next time.